For families with high school seniors, this is a very important time. October 1st, which is Saturday, you can submit a FAFSA. Those letters stand for this: Free Application for Federal Student Aid. Da, 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 da. FAFSA. Now, in itself, FAFSA is not a loan, it's not money, it's a form to assess your financial aid and then give you options. Can be confusing, and most people don't fill it out correctly, according to Heidi Hughes-Camp Collins, who is a certified college planning specialist.
I am.
And that's a rare kind of title, Heidi.
Paula, I am the only practitioner with that certification in the state of Iowa and only one of 3 in the state of Illinois.
Well, apparently we really need your kind of services, because you said most people have, first of all, have no idea how to start filling out such a thing.
Well, it's really interesting. So 70% of Americans have somebody do their taxes, a professional.
Sure.
But nobody out there is doing this really critical work for parents and families of, college-bound students. And this 10-page document is 10 pages of your worst nightmare.
10 pages of fine print, which, it's just a government thing, isn't it? So how do you help people then? Tell me how the process works. I say, I need some help, Heidi. You're going to help me fill this out. Where do we start?
So we would get all the documents together. Now, there's not good, outlines,
what do people
directions.
Need? What do they need? You need to know all the money I have?
Yeah, so you need to come with statements from your banks, from your brokerage house. You need, and this is confusing for folks, not last year's taxes, the prior year,
okay,
so 2 years ago.
So right now here we are, in September of 22. You need the tax returns from?
So you're applying for funds for 2023 school year.
Yes, okay.
So you need the 2021. But a lot of folks don't know that.
Well, yeah.
And I've been a financial planner for 20 years, so I can help. If I get families that with say sophomores, I can do tax planning and investment planning to impact so those 2 year ago tax forms are as low as possible so you get more money as an award.
Here's the thing, it dovetails.
Yes.
Your tax forms compared to what, the student aid, this federal student assistance, because, most people don't get all the money that they can get.
Paula, we're talking about thousands of dollars. 90% of people who fill out the FAFSA do so incorrectly and leave money on the table. And again, it amounts to thousands of dollars. This is kind of a misnomer. It's the application for federal student aid.
Yes.
But states and schools themselves also use these numbers to award student aid.
It is considered a federal program, though? Or?
It's a federal program to get federal loans, but schools themselves and states also award money based upon this one form.
So can anybody get this? Do you have to be, I think most people might think, you have to be low income. What is the situation that will allow a family to get this for their student? This kind of help?
No, I would say most families need to fill out the FAFSA to see if they're eligible.
So just do it. Just no matter what.
Do it as an exercise to see if you qualify. Most families will, unless they're really high net worth. But, the families, I can also help families who are high net worth who would be on board for paying the full cost. Mm-hmm. I've got strategies for those families too.
So let's talk about that. Say there's somebody right now thinking, I've done this with my other kids, I got it licked. What would you say to those families?
So I'm just going to tell you a brief story. There was a family and they were well-to-do. Their daughter wanted to go to Northwestern. They had saved and they had about 3 years of Northwestern, money
that's
saved.
Money.
It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
When she got to be a senior, they did the math and it was going to be over $300,000.
Oh.
And mom and dad said, not so much. So she kind of had a meltdown, but then got over it, went to work with a mentor of mine who's in Chicago. And they found a college, a fabulous college in Pennsylvania. This young lady got a full ride for 4 years, had a wonderful mentor, a terrific experience. She was offered graduate schools. She was led into Oxford, Tufts, Columbia. She had all this college money growing for 3 years, for 4 years, because she didn't have to tap into it. So she went to Oxford, had a fabulous experience, traveled, then came home, got a full ride scholarship for her PhD to Johns Hopkins.
Well, gee whiz. I mean, if they would have maybe started with you, who knows what may have happened. But
if she would have gone to Northwestern, probably none of that would have happened.
Yeah, see? So here's the thing. Heidi is licensed to do this certification on this helping students, helping families with their college money, college planning, how to start college planning, and this is a very specialized expertise that you have,
It is.
Heidi.
It is.
And who knows what it could mean for your family, for your whole family, and for your kids. So give her a call. There's a lot online about it too. If you start right there at your site, Heidi. And so we invite people to do that because it's 'tis the season for FAFSA. This thing that will make you go blind as you try to read a 10-page fine print note. Good to have you here, Heidi. Thank you for
Thanks,
what
Paula.
you do to help folks.